All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're live. I'm not even sure if we're live. I think we're live. Happy Valentine's Day. It's so fun to be able to be here and I don't know, share with the world. Like I was just thinking this morning, usually I'm like, making breakfast and I always make these special Valentine cookies for my kiddos and as they're getting older, I send them off and this week, I came home from vacation. As you guys can probably hear in my voice, I'm a little like under the weather. I'm all good now, but man, this is just taking a little while to get over it. Um, and I was like so sad that I didn't get to like mail them care packages and send them stuff for Valentine's Day. And as my husband left out the door this morning, he's like, "Oh, it's all good. It's just a Hallmark holiday." And I just was really thinking about Valentine's Day, but specifically love, right? Because isn't that what Valentine's Day is like all about? Like love. So I have two big mentors in my life, and both of them have actually talked a lot about love this past year. And I thought, huh, that's so interesting from different perspectives as they're talking about love. And so I thought I would share a little bit, being today's like love day, right? Who's out there? Send me some like Valentine hearts and loves, you guys. I know some of you guys are with me social, some of you guys are with me on my podcast. So you might be even listening to this after Valentine's Day. Um, I don't know, right? Isn't it? Do you feel different today? Like, are you more loving? Are you more joyous? Are you smiling more? Um, I don't know. Sometimes you like have a little extra pep in your stuff because why not, right? It's Valentine's Day. You're not supposed to be a grump or a Grinch or like angry or on Valentine's Day. Well, let's go back a little bit and talk about love. And I would love to know, ha ha ha, your perspective because I do think there's this one part of us that thinks love is something we find. Love is something that we don't always have, meaning, specifically when we're looking for that like romantic love, right? But let's pause for a moment there and not talk about a person, meaning we're going to talk about love as this entity. I don't know if any of you guys have read any of these um, books. Right now, I'm currently audiobooking Mel Robbins' new book, Let Them. Man, is that so good. And it kind of falls right in line, actually. Who's read this book by Brene Brown, Atlas of the Heart? And maybe you've even seen the, like, I think it's a Netflix series as well. And learning to have deeper, relationships, deeper connections with humans, but to do so, we need to kind of like expand our vocabulary of feelings, right? So in love ultimately is all around. Um, Love Actually is my favorite movie of all time. I can't say of all time, but every the holiday, the Christmas holiday time, I've always got to look at it and watch it. We have to watch it no matter what. Because it just brings this warmth to your heart, right? Like this like love. Um, and there's a universal love, right? That is out there for all things, for people, for um all humans. No matter what these people like humans have done or haven't done, meaning if they've been a maybe not a nice person, maybe they've actually done some horrible things. As a human being, there's this authentic love that transcends to everyone, to your neighbor, to the people at the grocery store, to the trees, to the birds, to the animals, to the ocean. Um, and really, if you can be the most loving person in the world, you're going to have the most energy. People are going to be attracted to you. And I don't mean love in a sexual way. I mean this like genuine, authentic, heartfelt love, which It's like, do you use other adjectives to describe love, right? Like happy, joy, warmth, energy, flow, ease. All of these things can be love. I like you describe love. I'd love for you to drop down wherever you are, you guys, and tell me, how would you describe love? It's interesting, right? But I think as we're, leave our childhood and enter adulthood, and we have our first experiences with friendships and, our first girlfriend or boyfriend or, partner, and feeling love in an intimate way, then we start feeling that, like, do we deserve love? Do we not deserve love? Does he love me? Does he not? Like, it becomes a little like soupy, right? This difference. And what I really am appreciating is that love is something that we have all the time at our fingertips. Just like we generate energy in our life, we generate love. Um, and I'll give you an example. Maybe this is the same for you as well if you have children, okay? Before I had children, when my parents told me that they love me, I love them back too. And I thought my love for my parents was the same love they had for me because I don't know their love for me. I can't feel that from their perspective. I can only feel it from my perspective, right? Then I had children and I was like, oh my God, this is love on a whole nother level that until I think you have a child, that love is very difficult to put words to, explain to somebody else that doesn't have a child. Excuse me. And then there's like this love for my husband. And it's like, how is that? If love is just love, how is that love different than love for your kids? Or I love my animals, right? And it's all different, but yet it's the same, meaning it's this penetration of you do anything, this warmth, this feeling, this um, positivity, this electricness of being in connection with something, right? You could feel that to nature. You could feel that if you're in water. You could feel that with your animals. You could feel that. It doesn't have to be with the person, but it's this deep, deep positive meaning. And isn't that so cool that us as humans actually get to experience this, to have this deep connection, meaningful connection? That love isn't something that's just like, on the surface level or a little bit or hi, how are you? That love is in us. We just need to activate it. And have we activated it more? And to those in your life today, I'm going to say, have you activated love? Have you shared your love with them? Have they felt your love? Because you have it to give and it's endless. So, is it fun to like get something new as a gift? Is it fun to go out to dinner? But what's fun is like experiences and sharing and and being the authentic you and togetherness. And whether that's a phone call, whether that's cuddling, whether that's a walk, um, whether that's going on a trip, I don't know. But we all have our love languages, but beyond, gifts, service, all those things. I hope today is an extra special day that you can reflect to think, have I truly loved? Have I allowed myself? Have I shared with those that I care about how deeply I love them? And what does that mean and feel like? Because we learn so much in life by the actions of others, by the energy of others. So if you are sharing the energy of love, you might be teaching somebody else how to share that energy of love. Maybe they don't know how. They need to like turn up the dial a little bit, right? And so they can experience this deeper, richer, more meaningful juiciness. Actions are really caught, not taught. We hear things, but when we see things, when we feel things, when we experience things, it's like, oh my gosh, now I can't forget. Now I want to share this with somebody else. Who do you want to share this with? So maybe today you're going to go back and go, oh my gosh, I didn't share much love this morning with my children or with my husband, or I need to call my parent, or like some of my friends, I need to like share more love with them because I've been, I don't know, in my own head, in my own world. Um, so I just thought like love is just something so special. And I think if you were to walk into a room, the person who you'd want to go sit next to and be attracted to and be able to be in their energy is the person who's the most loving, right? Open, kind, loving, warmth. You feel that and it's electric. You want to be a part of that. Like, oh my God, that feels so good. Oh my God, that's like awesome. I won't, I'll take what they're having, please, right? Please and thank you. I'll take another serving of love. um, well, I just thought today would be such a great day to reflect on that and know that you are loved. Um, you are full of love. You have infinite love. You can generate more love. You just need to dial that in, right? Just dial that in. So I'm going to leave you with that on this beautiful Valentine's Day. I hope you have a fabulous day. I hope you go turn up your love and share it more with somebody else because there's so many people out there that need to experience and feel more love. And just know that the universe, the more love you're putting out there to the world, the more you're getting back. So don't you want more love? So then put out more love. So with that, cheers. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.